Hello, all. In this episode 3, we'll talk about how, after choosing Workday, and how we decided on defining the right scope. In the last one, I shared on why we moved away from Oracle Fusion. Now, today, I want to talk about the next big questions: why we chose Workday, and most particularly, how did we define the scope of what we wanted to implement. When you're replacing a global HRMS, the temptation is to do it in pieces. Maybe do it for a particular geography first, or maybe do it for core HR today, talent later, learning sometime in the future. But the fragmented adoption was our biggest problem with the old setup. So we knew from day one that if we are going with Workday, it has to be a full stack rollout. Of course, after evaluating the vendors, we selected Workday HRMS and we went all in. We procured core HR, absence, compensation, talent, which included performance management, goal setting, succession, learning module, benefits, and of course, we procured the Prism Analytics for reporting and insights, which is a Workday capability. And later, we also added something called Workday Extend that allowed us to fill the small gaps where delivered Workday features did not quite match our needs. And what was the outcome? By defining the full scope upfront, we avoided the risk of running into parallel systems and inconsistent employee experiences. Workday became the single source of truth for our 30,000 people across 30 geographies on day one. The truth here is the scope really defines success. If you only implement Workday or any HRMS partially, you will more likely to carry forward the same fragmentation that you were trying to escape. A full stack rollout sometimes may feel very bold, but in the long term, it really sets you up for the long term success. Thank you.